Good morning, my angels. Welcome back to a new vlog. If you guys watched my last vlog, I would have left you on my way home from London, and that was last night. It was insane. If any of you are thinking to go and watch Burlesque at the Savoy Theatre, hands down, highly recommend. Unbelievable. Just such a great night, whether you're going out with the girls or your family or your partner. It was insane. But I had an extremely good night's sleep, and I have got the most gorgeous weekend ahead of me. For my OGs out there, for my YouTube mummies, you are going to be so proud of me. I have got a weekend off. Shock, horror. I know, and I don't really know what to do with myself. So we are going to be slowing things down all weekend. And I had a little bit of a spa wellness treatment afternoon booked in. I've got to go and get the nails done because they're looking somewhat like claws at the moment. I also am heading to Cecily to go and have probably a bit TMI, definitely for the first 2 minutes of this vlog, but my waxing because it's looking a little bit unkempt, let's just say. And also, I know I keep banging on about the birthday, but we're kind of on the lead up now, and I need to have it done now so that I can have it done before, so that everything is in order, let's just say. So heading down to Cecily. I then also had the new head spa booked in at Peach, but sadly the therapist now can't do it, so I will be heading home. I've also had so many exciting deliveries, one of which is from Sophie Allport, one of my favourite homeware brands of all time. The boys have also got a very, very exciting delivery as well. So they have got the most beautiful dog beds that have just arrived from Sophie, so we will unbox those together. We're probably going to do a little bit of cooking together. It's going to be slow, it's going to be gorgeous, it's going to be wholesome, lots of unboxings. I also did a humongous order on Nobody's Child, and those summer corseted dresses that look really, really pretty and very wholesome, I would say, like English country garden dresses. And I know you guys love that, and I cannot believe the price point of Nobody's Child. So I've received it. It came yesterday, so we will do an unboxing and a try on of that. And I think this vlog will be spread out over today and tomorrow. But anyway, it's going to be utterly glorious. I'm also, I shouldn't say this, but Mark is in Mallorca and the whole fam have gone, and it is just me. For security purposes, I'm also going to caveat the fact that when you see this vlog, I will not be on my own. My husband will be back. And also to caveat, I am never on my own because we have various people living on site. So yes, but no one of the family is within the household, which basically means that I have got the most peaceful weekend with those sausages all to myself. Oh, heaven, heaven! I can starfish until my heart is content. No snoring, no annoying people. I can just snog the sausages and just have the best weekend. Gosh, I sound so terrible. I also have got to be probably one of the only people, I feel like other gardening enthusiasts, and not that I'm very good, but I love my garden. I'm so delighted with the torrential rain that we're having. Trust me when I say the garden needs it. But if I warble on any longer, I'll miss my waxing appointment, which will then go into my nail appointment. So let's head down to Marlow. I've still got my gorgeous Gingiberi earrings in. I feel like these are just not going to come out now. These are just absolutely stunning. If you didn't watch my last vlog, I did a beautiful jewellery unboxing, and these are called the Love Link. They're in rose gold, beautiful diamonds with a stunning pearl, and again, they're so versatile. You can just have actually the diamond hoop, or you can put them together and have a gorgeous drop. I've then got my favourite Holland Cooper loungewear suit on. They do it in 2 colours, and you guys know how much I love chocolate. I thought the chocolate was going to be my favourite colour, and I thought that this might kind of look as though I'm so pale and I'm not wearing any clothes at all. but this like ecru creamy, oh, it's just divine, and it's very quickly become my absolute favorite. I wish you could touch it. It's so soft. And the other thing I love is that the pet hair, like the dog's hairs, they don't stick to them. Also really lovely. You don't get a camel toe. It's very nice over the bottom. Supports, lifts, makes things look slightly more perky than they actually are. And it's gorgeous. Also really understated branding as well. So I will leave this, of course, linked down below. I think this particular colour sells out, so if it is in stock in your size, then be quick. But anyway, we need to be quick because we need to head down to Marlow. So let's spend the most gorgeous, wholesome, happy and divine, quiet weekend together. Just got to Peach and we're going to go for, of course, shock horror, the same, skinny French, but less claw-like. And here goes the tricky bit, the very, very fine French tip. And then, do you know what? I'm feeling risque. We're gonna do like a really, really light chrome so that it looks almost like pearlized. Trialing things out for possible birthday nails. Any inspiration, please let me know what you think for birthday nails down below. Oh, it looks so pretty. Nails are looking beautiful. I'll give you guys a close-up when I get home, but amazingly being able to time this so perfectly. We've just had an enormous downpour of rain, so very happy for my garden at home. And now the sun's come back out. So I am taking a little stroll up the high street. I'm gonna head to M&S, get some scrumpy food for the weekend, and then we'll be heading home. Candy cotton grapes are the one. They're so sweet and absolutely scrumptious. Change of plan. They had absolutely nothing I was actually looking for. So I'm actually going to now head to Sainsbury's. It is quite incredible that I don't actually look like a pot of tzatziki at this point. It's become an addiction. Definitely need a couple of spring onion little bunches, some apples, perfect, some peppers, and a couple of cucumbers, British strawberries. I need red cabbage and white cabbage. Can you guess what we're gonna make? Back in the car, Sainsbury's had everything I was looking for, and to show you my nails, maybe when we get home, they are my classic skinny French, which is 22 OPI, and then the bright white. A lot of people go, I think, for what they call like ombre white tips. I like the bright white, and then you keep the white really fine and high at the sides. And then we did like a light chrome. Chrome isn't really for me, but we created like almost like a pearlized effect. I'll show you close up when we head home. I must say I'm absolutely starving. I haven't had any breakfast yet, and it's gone almost 5:20, so I'm absolutely starving. But I think I'm probably going to make myself a really gorgeous mocktail. We'll unbox all the Sophie Allport stuff because it's so gorgeous. It's so beautiful. And there's huge boxes, and the boys are going to be so excited when they see their presents too. And then we'll make something really fresh and really delicious for dinner. Anyway, let's head home. To come and say hi? Come on then. Come say hi. Let's pop that there. You want to come say hello to everybody? Well, we are home, sweet home. Got the blonde bombshell. Oh, he's just had dinner. Delicious fishy breath. Lovely. Come and say hi to everyone. Oh, Slotsville says hi. Hey, we almost have exactly the same colour hair. Isn't that amazing? Well, I've got a big box for the boys here, of which they are going to be so excited about. The two who actually get so outrageously excited about deliveries are Odie and Wiggy. So I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll actually move this box, and then you can kind of see them probably run in. Aunt! Delivery! What's this? Oh! You've got a package! Oh my goodness! Oats, what's in here? What's in here? I know. Oh my goodness. What is in there? You've got presents. You've got presents. Come on then, Oats. Oats, this side. This side, Odie. Odie, this way. Oh, here. What's in here? Hops. Ready? Hops. Oh, you want to see what's in here? Oh, okay, all right. Well, he's just getting in the box. Oh my goodness. What have you boys got? So as I said earlier, do you want to go in? Go on then, do you want to go in? Odie is making himself feel extremely comfortable. As I said earlier, I have had the most incredible delivery from Sophie Allport. I have been her biggest fan and probably her good client for many years. And for those of you who have been subscribers for a while will know that we have an Aga. I am a cooking enthusiast. I love baking, I love cooking, and when you see our Aga, the two top plates, I have always these lovely covers, and can we? I have always got them from Sophie Allport, and she brings out like beautiful new prints most seasons, and they are just absolutely stunning. And I met the incredible team along with Sophie herself at the Chelsea Flower Show, and we've been chatting ever since. And when I saw that she's brought out a few new prints, both in sort of like cooking, baking, homeware products, I was like, oh my gosh, they're absolutely stunning. And the fact that I'm like really into my like gardening era, I feel like you guys are going to love those. And then when I saw these, and the boys have been in the market, as you can see, for new beds for a while. They have various beds around the house. We have what we call the ochre thrones. So they have these lovely like wicker basket thrones that look like this. Exhibit A, and they sit there and they sort of survey their kingdom looking out of the window. They also have their Aga slug schnuds by the Aga. Then they have their little cubby holes in their dog room. And then I've kind of turned the dining room. Normally, I say normally, we either work from the kitchen island, the kitchen table, or the dining room. And with everything that's been happening for the last couple of months, it's been so busy that we've kind of like set up HQ in the dining room. And when I'm kind of here by myself, I don't really like the boys being in the kitchen without me. And we don't tend to let the dogs go into the formal dining rooms because they have unreliable willies. But I can shut all of the doors off, and when it's beautiful and sunny outside, I can have all of the doors open onto the terrace. Basically what I'm trying to say in a really long and roundabout way is that we were in the market for some very posh poochy beds. And look how he's sitting. He is so happy right now. Do you want to show everybody your new beds? They have got the cutest print. I'm also balancing you on an arm of an armchair. You're never on anything that is ever kind of like professional tripod equipment. But I am going to have to lift Lord Odie von Lothenthal out. Odes, can I take you out of here? And then I'm going to show everybody your new beds. I know. Excuse me, none of that thank you very much on camera. Excuse me, it was very rude. Right, you can stay up there and see what we're doing, okay? Okay, do you want to pull it out? He wants to get back in. Oh, no, you can't get back in. Okay, let's pull these out. Oh, this is so exciting. Oh my God, all the gorgeous bits and bobs. Look at this. So can we show everybody on camera before you jump on it, Odes? Look at this. Look at how cute this print is. It is so pretty. All of the different dog breeds, from the sausage dogs to the hounds, the golden retrievers, like whippets, greyhounds, terriers, Jack Russells, border. Oh my gosh, I'm just obsessed. I'm absolutely obsessed. This is so cute, and it's also so soft. And something I'm definitely more wary of is that I've got a few older gentlemen now. Odes, do you want to tell everybody how old you are? Odie is 9 and Rafi is 14. So making sure that they've got really, really good quality, in some ways, mattresses is so important. Obviously, every dog deserves a really gorgeous bed, but I just think the older they get, the more support they need. Go on then, Hups. Go on then. Oh my goodness, mummy. So this is the medium size, and you're so happy. Boys, come here. And we have 4 of them, of course, because I have 4 dashing Dachshunds. Odie, oh sorry, that's you, I'm sorry. Wix, do you want to come see your bed? Come here, come here. Come on then, come see your bed. Come on then. Do you want to show everybody? He's a little bit more of a delicate flower. Go on then. You want to sit with your brother? Go on then, Hups. Oh my goodness. Are you comfy? I can't actually cope. You two are so cute. Lancelot, do you want to come up here? And the best thing is that they are covers. So they do zip on and off so that you can wash them. Slots, go on in, on there. Go on in, on here. Go on in. You want to go on there? Go on then. He sort of thinks that he's not allowed. Oh my goodness, is that comfortable? Is that comfortable? Yeah? Well, they look delighted. They look so comfortable. I'm just gonna leave them to it. But we do have 2 more in this box here. That is one thing about sausage dogs. If you don't have a sausage dog, they love cuddling. They love being together. I would always recommend, if you do have a sausage dog, then making sure it has a brother or sister, because sausage dogs should definitely not be, I personally don't think, alone. You need a whole herd, as we say, and also does go along with probably being the most high maintenance dog on God's earth. They bark a lot, they tinkle a lot. The judgment, oh my gosh, the side eye. Odie is obviously head of security. He owns the family estate. And yes, he likes to sort of tell everybody too. Right, let's get into here. I know I always frighten you with my knife skills. Right, we're in. We're in. Oh, we're in, Hoots. And there's another one. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, I've also got gorgeous pots. These are not for you, but we are also going to unbox these together. Right, let's get these out and then get the last thread out. And you guys can see what I'm doing. Get rid of these big boxes. And the boys, I might even sit on one of these gorgeous dog beds myself. This is so lovely. This is amazing. To be honest with you, these would be amazing for their little cubby holes, because they're, oh my gosh, they're so comfortable. Oh boys, Mummy might have to snoozy on the dog beds with you.
Yeah? Oh my goodness, death by sausage dogs. Hey, what do you think, Oats? Come on then. Come on then. Are you just having the best time? What do you think? Excuse me, no nibbling your new dog beds.
That is an absolute no-go.
If there is any shredding going on, you are in serious trouble. Serious. Oh.
I think it's safe to say there are some very happy pooches down here. And when you see what's in here, you'll realise why. I'm a very, very happy young lady. But I want to show you these. Oh, boys, excuse mama.
They're fighting and biting, as we say. Fighting and biting.
They are so cute. I think it's safe to say they absolutely love their new beds.
What do you think? What do you think? Do you love your new beds?
Oh, they're very excited. Very excited indeed. Okay, so I have a few other bits that I think you guys are going to be just as obsessed with as I am. So beautifully wrapped as ever. I'm trying to balance you on this armchair. There we go, that's a bit better. And wrapped to perfection to ensure that they arrive safely. And I have been needing some new little herb pots that have got a hole at the bottom. The ones that I have didn't have a hole at the bottom.
Excuse me, Mummy is trying to have a conversation.
They're so happy. And I just thought these were absolutely gorgeous. They're almost like antique vintage terracotta pots. And like I said, you have the hole at the bottom. What do they call them? Oh, here we go, antique whitestone cactus pot. And this is the 13 by 10 centimetre. Oh my gosh, they're so gorgeous. So I got 4 of these because I do tend to have rosemary, basil, coriander, mint. Excuse me! They are so happy. Oats, are you comfortable in there? I think Odie, excuse his little manlyhood down there. I mean, I'm telling you that they're beautiful and comfortable, but the boys themselves are telling you that they love their new beds. And oh my gosh, I'm so obsessed with these. And I think all together, just sat on the kitchen top, would look gorgeous. And hopefully one day, I will have my beautiful greenhouse. And I'm just manifesting and dreaming. And I can see these beautiful antique pots in my greenhouse. They are gorgeous. I love how rustic they are. So let's unpackage this one. Also, it was so quick. Their delivery was absolutely amazing. And considering I have been a client of theirs for many, many years, the quality of their products are second to none. My Arga pads, the oven gloves, trust me when I say my oven gloves get an absolute battering. They've been dipped, they've been burnt, they've been washed 1,000 times and they still look fantastic. But when I saw this print, it was a matter of need. Again, and I just love how each one is different. They're just so unique. And I love also the fact that they've got that slight like hint of green at the bottom, as though they've kind of been like rolled around in a bit of mud and a little bit of grass, and oh, I love it so much. Right, let's unwrap the last one. Okay, I also heard from the team, which I am so excited about, that they have done a little discount code for me to give to you guys, which just makes my day. That I know you guys love the products that I share with you, but the fact that you get a discount, it makes it so much better. So I don't know as of right now what the discount code is, but I will leave it in the description box down below and everything will be linked. So those are the 4 gorgeous antique little pots, and even just have a little look at this, just like the rim of it. It's really beautiful. I'm going to have to keep my beady eyes on those because you know who is going to walk straight in here and try and nick them. So, hold on. Can Mummy just have the floor for a minute? I actually can't. Wait till you see his face. Boys, what is going on? Are you so excited? They are so happy. Boys, what are you doing? I think they love their new beds. Are you showing off? I mean, look at the state of Odie. Okay, well, could Mummy just potentially have a conversation without you two? Also, the fact that Odie's missing his front tooth. I cried for about a week about it. Odie, what's going on? Oh, no, don't touch that. That's Mummy's opening utensils. Hey, I'm going to move that. What? Right, you two, can you just calm down and have a little McSchnoozle, please? Whilst Mummy unboxes the rest of the Sophie Allport delivery. Yeah? Do you think so? I think that would be fantastic. So these are your new CEO beds. So when we're in HQ, aka the dining room, you've got new beds. Yeah. This is where we're going to run the empire from, boys. I think they're just really excited about the situation. But anyway, now that they have quietened down a little bit, hold on to your vegetable knickers. And talking of vegetable knickers, if they did this print in a pair of knickers, I would be like their first client. Guys, look at how cute this is. It is the sweetest little vegetable print. We've got radishes, we've got tomatoes, carrots, parsnips, little cabbages. This is what they call their garden vegetable print, and this is of course their iconic oven mitt. And the inside, it's such beautiful quality. You put it in and you've got little toweling between the thumb and the finger part. I feel like I've got a puppet. But they are such fantastic quality. What these oven gloves have to go through, whether it's being sort of dipped into a cauliflower cheese or burnt in an oven or burnt into an agar, they are brilliant and they wash time and time again. I really could not recommend these more. And also I want to give you a real close-up of that gorgeous print. I am obsessed. If you have somebody who loves cooking, loves baking, maybe they adore gardening, maybe they have their own vegetable garden, oh, one could only dream. Then this would be such a wonderful gift. And I also think that a kitchen, of course, you've invested a huge amount of money in your kitchen cabinets and the countertops and the colour and all of your kitchen appliances, and it's definitely fair to say that kitchens cost an absolute clean fortune. And sometimes after a while, you might not be massively in love with the kitchen. Or, I tell you what, there's so many people where, you know, buying houses these days, and especially in this market, is just absolutely ridiculous. Prices have gone just astronomical. And I do think there are so many situations where you buy a house, you've spent all your money, but you hate the kitchen. And you don't quite at that point have enough money to do the kitchen, but just being able to buy some beautiful little accessories like this can really, really jazz up a kitchen that maybe you're not in love with. Or if your kitchen just needs a little bit of a refresh and just something sparkling and new, then this is a really wonderful option. And they do also do them in the, what do you actually call these? In the double oven glove. So, you know, the traditional, let's open this up, this is definitely staying, the oven glove like so. So excited. Oh my gosh, just give Leonora a vegetable oven glove and she is just so happy. It is so cute, and you've got the little toweling on the inside. It's beautifully padded, and of course you've got that gorgeous vegetable print on the other side. And I love to have these hanging. We've even got the beautiful Sophie Allport branding here. It's very, very understated, and it's gorgeous. I'm obsessed. So I got 2 oven mitts because obviously I'm very lucky to have 2 hands, and again with the double oven mitt. And then I also, because I couldn't resist, got the Aga tops. These are so beautiful, and I think you probably do need to have an Aga in order to have these. There might be some other hobs, I'm not 100% sure, whereby you need hob covers, but yeah, look at how cute they are. And then you can see the print. It is so, so pretty, and it's so fresh as well. I love it. It's also not like super white, so don't worry about it getting dirty. It's just that gorgeous color, and like I said, they're so washable. So those were the bits and bobs. I've been thoroughly spoiled by the Sophie Allport team, and yeah, the boys are, look at Wiggy. Wiggy is snoozing behind me.
Do you love your new beds?
Do you?
Do you want to come say hi? Do you want to come sit on this one with me? Come here. Come here. Oh, he's like, no, Mummy, I'm snoozing. Oh, 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 oh. Ah, there we go. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. He's saying hi to everybody. He's having a bit of a rash at the moment on his chest because he's got like no hair on his chest. He's so, so sensitive. And because the grass is so dry at the moment, running through the fields, he gets a little bit of like a grass rash. He's a delicate little soul. Yeah. Yeah. You are everything. You're my world. And honestly, Sophie, I can't thank you enough. The boys are just obsessed with their new beds. And guys, if you are in the market for new dog beds, I couldn't recommend them more. From a practicality point, with the zips, they're brilliant. They're also the color. They're kind of like a really lovely oatmeal-y grey as the base, and there are so many breeds on here. King Charles Cavalier, is that it? You've got like Pomskis, Poodles, Golden Retrievers, Labradors, Sausage Dogs. I mean, so many different breeds. So if you have, I don't know, a Yorkshire Terrier, then it will hopefully resonate with you. It's just such a lovely print, and also so comfortable. Whether you have a young dog or an old dog, you just feel happy that they have a really, really comfortable bed to sleep in. So Sophie, thank you so much. I feel so spoiled, and I can't wait to get like, oh, I'll tell you what, let's go and do that now. I'm going to cut off the labels and let's pop our new Aga covers on. So here we go. This is our Aga site you've seen probably thousands of times. And then these are our old Sophie Allport ones. Of course, we are chicken obsessed in this family. So we had some like lovely hens. They're so cute. And these can now go to the laundry room to be cleaned. And then we have our new ones. How cute is that? They are just pure perfection. Absolutely incredible. Oh my gosh, I love them so much. Isn't that sweet? Oh, I'm how can hob covers make someone so happy? I don't know, but they're fresh, they're beautiful, they're dainty, and it just makes me smile. The vegetables are everything, but they do also do lots of other prints. So if you're not really into the veggies, and maybe you want the dogs, or they do this beautiful blossom print, lots of florals. Of course, you saw the chickens. So every season they bring out lots of different prints and lots of different designs. So I will leave the website down below so that you guys can just go and explore. And they also do the most amazing like little pinnies. They do clothes, lots and lots of homeware stuff, and even furniture. So I'm gonna pop that there. I must say, I think I might have to get rid of, these are actually just Aga oven mitts, but as you can see, they have lived a very, very long life. I don't know if I've still got Christmas Christmas mitts out. That is terrible, isn't it? Okay, let's get a pair of scissors. Snip, snip, snip. Snip, snip, snip. And pop these here. I am obsessed. Have a little look at this.
How cute does that look? And it's like the small little hints of red, from the piping on this lovely little tea towel to the red, all of the Williams and Sonoma red utensils that we have, you know, the pepper pot, and all of the Sub-Zero Wolf appliances we have like the little red knobs. And I think from like the radishes and the tomatoes, just ties everything in so beautifully well. Oh my gosh, I am so in love.
Right. I've been trying to nibble on carrots. I am so hungry, so let's make something that is not only so quick and easy to make, it is so outrageously delicious, very filling, and probably one of the healthiest meals I make. So this is kind of like a take on the traditional shredded Chinese chicken salads, but with a Leo twist. So in terms of ingredients, it can be really what you have in your fridge. However, if you are going to go out, then you want to buy red cabbage, white cabbage. You can also buy Chinese cabbage or Chinese lettuce. I like to put a little bit of yellow pepper in there. I put carrots. I sprinkle spring onions on the top. I like to use cucumber, red onion, definitely coriander, also sometimes some pulled mint on the top. And then if maybe this is a great recipe to do like after you've like roasted a chicken, maybe Sunday you've had a roast chicken, you've got loads left over, and you want to do something with the chicken. But this evening, because I was a little bit lazy and I didn't want to roast a whole chicken for myself, I bought an already roasted chicken, and they are really, really moist. This is a ready to eat, whole, free range, happy chicken. I hope she was happy. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shred this. I also feel like I'm having to like crouch down to talk to you guys, but I'm gonna shred this, and then basically I peel everything. So I'm going to peel the skin off of the cucumber, and you kind of like create like rosettes in a way. So I peel the skin off just because I personally find it quite difficult to break down and digest. And it's also such a colourful and beautiful dish. You can do this as like a dinner party starter. Really the best thing is actually the dressing. So I like to use a dark soy sauce, a tiny touch of hoisin, mirin, fish sauce, and did I say soy sauce? Soy sauce. But the real star of the show is the crunchy peanut butter. So you create a bit of a satay, and I know so many people of you are going to absolutely come for me. I don't know why, but I call it satay chicken. Alex would be screaming at me. Satay, I don't know, I can't. It's like bath, grass. We all speak a different way, and that is just who we are. So I'm just peeling the cucumber. I think it always looks a bit different and fun. You peel it for as long as you can peel it, and then it will like break into two. And then you can kind of, I like to use every single part, and I will actually save that for another day and use it in a salad, or actually eat it. And the dogs love cucumber. Right? Very healthy poochies. I'm going to save that for a salad tomorrow. And then I literally do the same. And I use all the carrot, even the skin, the outside, because you've got so many different vitamins and nutrients in there. These are some lovely wonky carrots from Suffolk. Right, let's get that in there. So I'm going to go ahead and just shred and peel all of my veggies, and I'll come back and I will just show you what else goes into it. If you have some noodles in the cupboard, I have these, throw them around, these glass blue dragon noodles, so I'm going to use those. And then I have also just pulled out a few of the Itsu gyozas just to have on the top. And then we're going to shred that chicken. As soon as I get that chicken out, see, he already knows. Oh dear, he's obsessed with carrots. Oh, his brother heard me. Oh my goodness, I've got the whole herd here now. Okay. Right, I would say 1 whole carrot. Bit for me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bit for you. Excuse me, gentle. Thank you. Bit for you. Okay. Right. I'm gonna put you guys on a time lapse and get all my veggies prepped. Those onions have well and truly got me, and only a tiny bit as well. My gosh, where are the onion goggles when you need them? I'm just going to use my hands to strip the meat off of the bone. 1, you get as much off as possible, and 2, I like to put the bones to one side so that I can make a bone broth with them. So over there. You can also have a good nibble. If there's any left before I've actually made dinner, but that is our chicken shredded and all of our veggies prepped. Now the noodles, these are like really fine glass noodles. I've just popped some boiling water into a pot. It doesn't even need to go on the heat. They will be perfect like so. Now let's make the dressing, because it is the best bit. Now I do tend to eyeball this, but I will try and find a super similar. So I would say like 2 tablespoons of toasted sesame oil. You want some soy sauce, a good, probably again the same, 2 tablespoons of that. We want a touch of hoisin. Do not try that at home. A little slug of that in there. We need some fish sauce. Again, don't do that at home. A little bit of that goes a long way. Touch of that, touch of mirin. A little bit of that. We want some lime juice. Gonna be so delicious. I've been really craving this all day. It's so good for you, but it's so yummy. I'm also going to do those Itsu gyozas as well, just so you've got a real bit of heartiness in there. And then the final piece de la resistance is definitely the peanut butter. Let's get a big tablespoon of that. And this is the pepper nut crunchy peanut butter. Oh, I'm a sucker for peanut butter. A lot of people don't like it, so you can do this recipe without it. I would recommend pepper nuts, you've got no palm oil. If you look at the back, 99.4% peanuts, and the rest is sea salt. So that is perfect. And now, you just need to be a little bit careful, because you don't want to slosh it everywhere. But you're just going to just really carefully mix that all together. Don't be alarmed that it looks lumpy, because those are the peanuts. And I need to just go digging in my nut drawer, because I also love to put crushed peanuts on the top. And along with those spring onions and a few sprinklings of sesame seeds. Oh, it's so good. Get the real freshness of that lime cutting through the peanut butter and the soy sauce. And I think if you're making any Asian dressing, the fish sauce makes it. Now you're probably going to be thinking, Leah, this looks terrible, because it is separated slightly. But you keep mixing
turn into a really nice creamy dressing. Yum de la scrum. Because it's just me this evening, I am going to lick my spoon. You literally just need to do a bit of a taste test. You could do a bit more soy sauce. Yum. Very peanutty. Perfect. This looks so good. So good. She's perfect. Right. Pop that to one side. And we're gonna head over to the hob and just steam up my gyozas. Here we go. I've got my vegetable gyozas in there. I let them defrost slightly and then I put a tiny bit of water with a tiny touch of sesame oil and just steam them. And then I popped chicken carcass into a pot with a few of like the onions, a few carrots are underneath it, and I will just keep this on for as long as possible and yeah, and let this just simmer away and turn into a really gorgeous bone broth. Here we go. So I've just added some lovely cashews and some peanuts into the vegetables. I've drained my noodles and I'm now going to dress. I'm going to pop this all in, and I think I'm going to probably put half the chicken in. This is far too much, but it does mean that I've got some lovely lunch for tomorrow. I can probably use some of this chicken something else, so I think that's probably going to be plenty for tonight. Boy's gonna have some skin.
Gentle. Gentle. Gentle.
Oh no, you heard me. Okay, gentle. Right, and let's give this a really good toss. Be careful of those noodles, and you really want to be thorough with tossing the salad because you want to make sure that dressing is on everything. All of that lovely cabbage, the carrots, the cucumber. Oh, it's gonna be so good. I cannot wait. And also just looks so colourful and gorgeous in the bowls. And make sure that the noodles are not all clumped together. Oh, and I'll come back and show you what this looks like. And then I think I'm gonna go very quickly, put on some PJs, and I'm gonna hit the sofa with the sausages. And there we go, that is dinner. I'd say it's doable if the chicken is already cooked in about 15 minutes. So it depends upon how quick you are at preparing your veggies. But that is a rainbow shredded Chinese chicken salad. We've got some gorgeous glass noodles in there to give us a little bit of substance. And I've also got the Itsu gyozas that are steamed on the top with a sprinkle of cashew nuts, spring onions, and some sesame seeds. That is absolutely delicious. So I'm going to very quickly pop some PJs on and I'm going to devour this on the sofa. Good morning, my angels. Oh, last night I had such a good night's sleep. I had a relatively long lie-in for me, and I've just had such a productive morning. I've kind of got on top of those things that I've been putting off for quite some time. The dining room has been a bit of a bomb site, and it always does get that way when we've had like lots of deliveries, we've had lots of events, potentially been filming, like lenses and SD cards and batteries, and the charger unit was like all tangled up and an absolute nightmare. Boxes needed to be organised and it just needed a proper sort out. To be honest with you, a good clean as well. So that's what I have been doing this morning. I had a shower, I've washed and blow dried, popped a tiny bit of makeup on, tried to cover this monstrosity, but we're just rocking with it. We've got Barry on my cheek here, who's big enough to have a heartbeat himself, but it's okay. It's okay, we shall roll with it. And whenever I pop sort of a little bit of makeup on and do my hair, it always makes me feel put together and ready for the day. And what a gorgeous day I have got ahead of me. Last night, the rain, but I'm secretly very happy about it. So I've kind of had like one of those really gorgeous, super slow, luxurious Sunday mornings. Had 2 boiled eggs. How do you like your eggs in the morning? I like mine boiled, soft boiled for 7 minutes, straight into boiling water. Everybody is different. And yeah, I've just had a really slow, quiet and gorgeous one. And I'm now just getting ready. Like I said yesterday, I've got a few packages and I thought it'd be quite nice to unbox those together. I might head out this afternoon for a little moochingtons around Marlow or Henley. See a tiny touch of life, otherwise I literally would stay here all weekend without seeing a single soul. But I thought we could do a nobody's child try on, a couple of other unboxes to unbox which I think are gorgeous and I think you are going to love them. Just popping in my Halcyon Days earrings. I absolutely adore these. And I also feel like maybe we haven't actually, I don't think we have. I can't believe we've not spoken about this. It has already launched on my Instagram and on my YouTube shorts. So you guys is probably absolutely no surprise to you whatsoever because you guys have heard me talk about Halcyon Days so many times. But to be finally able, and the fact that it's gone live, to be able to say that I am one of their global brand ambassadors is literally like a pinch me moment. They are as British and as royal as they get. And maybe if you guys don't know, Halcyon Days is the epitome of great British luxury. They have had more royal warrants than you can shake a stick at and have just received another royal warrant from His Royal Highness the King Charles, which is just a huge achievement and an enormous honour. And to represent and be the face of a brand that holds quite possibly the most prestigious royal warrant is extremely special, and I feel really rather honoured as well. And for those of you who've been subscribers for a while, you'll know that I have been an enormous fan and besotted with the brand for as long as I can remember. Actually, so much so, yeah, I have them here. Let me show you. I have a couple here, and actually I'm going to grab them off of my dressing table. Really rather a few of them. Okay, I'm just getting them off of my chest of drawers. So you might be thinking, what is Halcyon Days? Hold on to your knickers because they're so special. So they really pride themselves on excellence, craftsmanship. They create products with such passion and love, and they do everything from the most beautiful homeware to gorgeous gifting, whether it's bangles, silk scarves, jewelry in terms of earrings. They also do, I mean, what I personally think that they are famous for are their enamel boxes, music boxes, cufflinks. Our dinner service, I've recently shot their alfresco collection. I'll leave a picture of it on screen here. I cried when I unboxed that. I actually unboxed it with you guys. It is just so wildly beautiful and extremely special, and really rather, to me, sentimental, because I've had Halcyon Days as part of my life since I was born, and I genuinely mean that, because my christening and my godparents bought as a birth gift for my mother a beautiful Halcyon Days enamel box, and really they are the greatest British gifting company. For those people who might have everything, then Halcyon Days is perfect. Whether you're looking for something that is beautiful and dainty and extremely thoughtful, then Halcyon Days is for you. And if you're looking for something that's really iconically British, the craftsmanship and the quality is sensational for an amazing price point, then it's also for you. So really, I feel extremely proud, and like I said, it's such a pinch me moment to be able to say that I am one of their global brand ambassadors. It's genuinely a dream come true, because a lot of people don't know how far the association and the love and the passion that I have for the brand has really come from. You guys are literally hearing this first So yeah, like I said, I've had Halcyon days as part of my life since I was born. My godparents bought my mother a, I suppose now we would call it a push present, but when I was born, and they've always just been so beyond thoughtful. And for a long time I actually kept my teeth, my baby teeth, in a Halcyon days little enamel box. But I'm wobbling on, but I really want to share just how special these are, because if you have an anniversary, a wedding, a birthday, whatever you are celebrating, to whoever it might be, your wife, your husband, a friend, a sister, maybe a best friend who's just had a baby girl or boy themselves, and you want to get something that they are going to have and treasure forever, and also something that you're going to be able to hand down, then Halcyon days is so special. So these are their little enamel boxes, and I can't tell you how old this one is. It says, I think of how my life is blessed. And every year they bring out different enamel boxes. And depending upon the year, you know, I think they brought out a King Charles enamel box when he had his coronation. There's been lots of Queen Elizabeth enamel boxes. They did, oh gosh, the Queen Jubilee. They have an enamel box every single year, and then they do also have their like classic line with all of these beautiful prints, whether it is the stag at Christmas, whether they have like the iconic British guards. They have so many, and they're so beautiful, and hopefully there'll be one that resonates with you. But they also do have like a personalized enamel box where you can have maybe somebody's initials, because I think just that little extra hint of personalization, making it bespoke, makes it even that tiny bit more special. So I'm holding on to this for dear life, but it's something that I hold, like, gosh, I feel like I'm shaking, so close to me. And also having them on my dresser, I see them every single day. But just to show you the details, they've got beautiful gold around the edge, the little box, and then they open up, and on the inside this one says, because you are my mother. Isn't that so special? So special. So this is actually a enamel box that my mother gave to my grandmother, and I'm very lucky to have it. Then we have Time Flies, Friendship Stays. Isn't that gorgeous? Then you've got the Halcyon days on the back, and again it's small and it's dainty, but it's just so special. And it's got butterflies on it, this one, and this one is a screw open. I absolutely love it. Now this one says, when this you see, remember me. So they always have such gorgeous words, such beautiful meaning. And again on the inside you've got a beautiful little flower motif. They're so special. This is the one that's had my teeth in for so many years. Too much of a good thing is simply wonderful. Isn't that gorgeous? So they are so special. And that is that. And on the inside it has a little 2 palm trees and a hammock. So those are the few little trinkety enamel boxes that I feel really blessed to have. Each of them have a really special story. In our ladies' loo downstairs, and we have a really special little area that, I don't know, some people think it's bizarre, but it's like a bit of a shrine to my grandmother. She's got all of her like gorgeous sausage dog little enamels. They're so beautiful, and lots of different trinkety bits that she loved, and a photograph of her and my mother and me. And I've got a couple more Halcyon days boxes down there, which is really special. But you know, those are quite old school, and I think are just such a wonderfully special gift. And you don't actually have to have them just on a dresser, because they can actually be used as, you know, little safe areas to pop your rings. Have this on your bedside table, and if you are somebody that takes your rings off in the evening, I most certainly am, you can make sure that they are kept somewhere safe. But you guys have seen me banging on about my bangles. They have the most stunning collection of bangles, and I am so excited to say that Her Royal Highness the Princess of Wales wore the salamander bangle from Halcyon days. It's actually, I think my salamander's downstairs. I will, do you know what, I'll put a picture up of the salamander here on screen. And yeah, she wore the bangle to Wimbledon, and as you can probably imagine, it has gone completely crazy. And what I love the most about the bangles is that it's a really wonderful, in some ways, entry point for somebody to experience and be part of the Halcyon Days family, because the price point is so fantastic. And they do lots of different bangles. So this is one of my absolute favorites, and I will leave each name on screen now to the bangles itself. And I just loved how the gorgeous gold was sort of like crinkled in a way, as you can see. You have those beautiful pearls, and it's such a fantastic size. Whether you wanted to wear one bangle and have it as a bit of a statement, or whether you wanted to actually double up and you like to actually wear a few different bangles, they work so well. This is one of my absolute faves. This is probably the bangle that I wear the most, and I just love the details. You have the HD on the inside of these little beautiful little buttons in a way, the gorgeous off-white enamel, the trellis detail of the gold, and then a beautiful little diamante here set in yellow gold. And you can kind of squeeze it together depending upon the size of your wrists. One size fits all, and it's just gorgeous. And then one of my new bangles to my collection is the pave button, and I think the colour of that enamel is absolutely beautiful. They do also do it in other colours, and it's just so easy to pop on and off. Just nail under there, it opens. Please excuse the wind, it is a bit of a windy mood today, and that goes on like so. And it's just absolutely stunning. I am in love. I am absolutely in love. And you guys have probably seen me wear these hundreds of times at this rate. But yeah, I just wanted to share that really, really exciting news with you. And also the fact that I get like an exclusive discount code for my family and friends, which of course I am delighted to share with you guys. So I will leave the discount code on screen here. This isn't an ad. However, obviously it has just been launched that I am the global brand ambassador for Halcyon Days. So sadly, I think I have to legally put ad on every single thing, but you guys know the gist. So if you do have something special coming up, if you want to treat somebody, maybe you want to treat yourself, then I would highly, highly recommend, even if you're looking for beautiful homeware, the mugs. The mugs. You guys would have been seeing me placing Halcyon Days in lots of content leading up to this really exciting news, and it's been in the pipeline for quite some time, so to finally be able to talk about it is just a dream come true. You guys would have seen Halcyon Days and all the gorgeous product in my Vlogmas intro last year. A lot of the Vlogmas content, we've got some really, really exciting plans this year, and yeah, I can't wait. I cannot wait. It's going to be incredible. But anyway, let's head into the bedroom. Let's do a couple of unboxings. I'm desperate to do this try on with you because I know you're going to love my like top picks. And I hope you guys are okay with like me doing like new in top picks, because I personally find all of these brands are like dropping collection after collection after collection after collection and different drops, that when looking at a website it can be so overwhelming to just go through all of the new in. So fingers crossed you guys are finding it beneficial, where I'm kind of doing like a really, really cut down, curated must-haves of different brands. And yeah, you guys seem to love what I love, so fingers crossed you guys are enjoying this. And of course all of the links will be in the description box. But anyway, let's head into the bedroom and do an almighty try on. Here we go. I just actually found my Talk salamander, and this is the bangle that Her Royal Highness the Princess of Wales was wearing at Wimbledon. And quite frankly, if it's good enough for our princess, it's good enough for me. And this one has got the pearls at the end, and they do lots of different semi-precious stones. And yeah, you can, I personally think it's probably a bit much styling all of the Halcyon Days bangles all together. I mean, it's doable and it's done, and my mother would. However, I like to kind of have like 2 on one arm and probably 1 on the other. And I think that they look delicate, they're classy, and they're just so beautiful. And sort of keeping it quite classic with the beautiful like off-white enamel with the pearls, the yellow gold, and that's stunning. It's sort of like a creamy sort of off-white. Cat does also go with beautifully with butter yellow. So yeah, that is that. Now this is my Nobody's Child order. Let's open this up. And I've had my eyes on these pieces for quite some time, and as you well know, and I'm going to be boring you all to death on the lead up to my birthday, but you guys are going to have to let me know. Every time you see me put something on, you've got to be like, birthday wardrobe, you've got to help me out in the comments. Okay, here we go. Keep the bag intact just in case I need to send anything back, do any returns. You guys are getting the gist. It's like holiday vibes. So first things first, what should we do? Now you've seen the yellow, I feel like we need to open the yellow. Now this is something I think I'm going to absolutely live in. You know when you're on holiday and just woken up, you want to run downstairs, put the coffee machine on, you want to read a book or read the newspapers, but you don't want to like have a shower already and just like get yourself put together. You just need to have something to throw on, or whether you want to throw something on after you've been by the pool all afternoon and head down to the market to pick up some fresh produce for dinner. This is going to be your absolute best friend. It is a butter yellow, I think it's definitely, it's a linen mix jumpsuit with the ruching, elastic ruching on the bust, and the cutest little ruffled shoulder straps. Absolutely divine. It's also wide leg, it's got pockets, and it's light as anything. I'm obsessed with this. What do they call this? This is the Maya jumpsuit, and the price point is insane. So that was like a must-have, add it to the bag immediately. And once I was on the butter yellow trajectory, I also added this to my basket, and anything that has got a beautiful like corseted like bust that goes into a gorgeous floaty skirt that's linen and butter yellow is an absolute must. This has been sold out for like weeks at this point. So when I saw that it was in my size in stock, I literally bought it immediately, and I love it. I'm just thinking like tanned skin, gorgeous sun hat, beautiful pair of sunglasses, all of my Halcyon Days jewellery with the butter yellow. It's a vibe. Little flat sandals, whether you are summering in the British countryside or even in town, or whether you've still got vacay. This is just divine, and it does also come in lots of different colours. It comes in a, oh gosh, what was the colour? I think it was like pale blue gingham. Sadly they didn't have it in my size, otherwise that would have also been added to the bag. But they had this colourway and I loved it. I thought it was really, really classy. I am most certainly into my like cheesecloth-esque pale blue stripe. I think it's really, really classy. And again, it's got the almost like corseted bust, and this is a jumpsuit. I love a jumpsuit. As you can see, I'm wearing my Bowden jumpsuit. I can't tell you how many times I've worn this. I'm one of those people that I just don't like to have like loads of things on during the day. I don't want to have to think too much when I'm just getting ready for like a day at home or getting ready quickly when I'm on holiday, and having like a one-hit wonder with a jumpsuit is just insane. And I loved how classic. It's very sort of Ralph Lauren. Love it. Think with a gorgeous trilby. So classy. Right, that was that. Then I saw this set and I'm obsessed with the print. I thought it looked really expensive, like really Zimmerman vibes. This is the cute little top, has a square neckline, the sweet little ruffled shoulders, and it's even got like a really gorgeous sweet little scalloped lace detail on the edge. These are elasticated, so I think that the fit is going to be gorgeous, and also the full back panel is elasticated, but you do thankfully also have a zip. Gosh, that's so good. And of course oh excuse me, I'm talking so much. Oh, a little bit of saliva went the wrong way. Can we just take a moment for the colour and the print? Obsessed is an understatement. I think it's absolutely gorgeous, and it came with a pair, sorry, I shouldn't say it came, they do a matching pair of shorts. How cute are they? High-waisted, wide leg, slight turn-ups, matching belt. What more would one want? Divine. Divine. So I can't wait to see how that is going to fit. And then I bought something that I actually don't own, which is quite a miracle, is a really pretty, slightly different cotton white maxi skirt. And I kind of think this is going to go with everything, whether I want to like tuck a shirt into it, whether I want to wear like a bikini. And I really liked the fact that it was a bit different. It's fresh, it's white, it's got an elasticated waistband, but it's got like this polka dot detail. Do you see that? And then you've also got the little panels down the front. I thought it was different, it's light, it's beautiful quality, and the price point was insane. So I got this in a size 8, £79. Double lined, beautiful cotton, insane. And then last but most certainly not least, I thought the colours were beautiful, and also the design was really nice. Let's have a little look at what this looks like. I always think the models and Nobody's Child are so beautiful, and it's also really nice to see brands using like normal size human beings. Obviously models are beautiful and they are exquisite and incredible, and you know, models, but I think it's also really important to see, you know, dresses and clothes on like normal size people. I think it's so important to ensure that like the younger generations and the young girls growing up, especially with social media nowadays, to see people and beautiful ladies, all shapes and sizes and ages, wearing dresses. And I really hope that you guys would agree with me that I genuinely champion that. And yeah, Nobody's Child does a really fantastic job of showcasing what their dresses and items look like on everybody. So I think that's a real moment. But I thought this was really cute. I kind of thought like slightly off the shoulder, love all of the ruffle details, elasticated, kind of think it's just a really pretty dress. You've got like a tiered detail on the waist, and I loved the colours. I thought it was gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous, against like the pale blue shutters at home in Mallorca. Chef's kiss. Right, I am going to try these on. First things first, because I know I'm probably going to get hundreds of comments asking where this jumpsuit is from. This is my Bowden jumpsuit. I've worn it a gazillion times. It's a beautiful linen. Love the colour, love the details. It is so timeless. I love the collar. Really gorgeous little cap sleeves, buttons, and then you've got a concealed zip, which is brilliant. Great little waist belt that I tie like so. You've got pockets, and it is a wide leg, and it's just so flattering. It's really comfortable to wear as well. Beautiful over the bottom, and I think you guys have sold this jumpsuit out multiple times. It's just kind of one of those go-to, no matter what the day is, no matter what you're doing, throw a blazer over it and go to a meeting, or throw it on and go and pick up the kids from school. It's divine. It's even got these really pretty little pleat details under the bust. Stunning. Stunning. So let's take it off and try the other bits and bobs on. It has just come out of the bag and box, so it could do with a little bit of a steam. But how cute is that? From one Divine jumpsuit to another. I've also got a very, very dark navy bra on, so please excuse the dark bra underneath. To be honest with you, I could actually probably take off the bra, but love the little ruffle detail. You could actually do like a little off the shoulder look as well. That is so cute. Absolutely divine. Love the square neckline, and it's so stretchy. For those of you who might be nursing, breastfeeding, great access as well. This would be really lovely, and it's loose around your tummy as well, so maybe if you are pregnant or expecting, this would also be really, really lovely. I'm not sure you get like a 9-month bump under there. You could potentially size up. All of my girlfriends seem to be pregnant at the moment, so I'm sort of like, anything when I'm shopping I sort of have in mind, can you breastfeed? Could you be pregnant? I am not pregnant, I'm just going to put that out there. Gorgeous pockets and really flattering over the bottom. Like I said, it's that jumpsuit that you're literally just going to throw on time and time again. It's also in my happy colour, so if this is in stock, guys, don't hang about, it sells out. This is an absolute summer must have. I feel as cute as a boot in this. How stunning. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. It is a beautiful linen midi dress, gorgeous length, lovely back, and so much fabric, but yet it's still so light. It is also double lined, and then you have this corset like bust that comes into a really, really gorgeous little scooped V. You've got the covered buttons down the front, square neckline, and some really gorgeous straps. You do also have a zip on the side. It's such a beautiful fit, and for reference, I have this in a size 8. I love the seams. It's almost as though it looks like it's slightly boned. It's almost like really understated luxury. Do we have pockets? No, sadly, no pockets on this dress. And it could also do with a good steam. I am also going to take off one of these bangles because that noise drives me insane. But this is so cute. This is definitely in the keep pile. I can see myself literally just running around every day in this dress, whether we're gonna dress it up with a pair of heeled sandals for a night out, or whether I'm barefoot around the orchard. It is just so cute. And they do also do this dress in so many other colours. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Stunning. Yes to the dress. After quite the debacle, I'm thankfully in the jumpsuit. For a while I thought it was going to be death by nobody's child jumpsuit, and then I figured out that I was going to have to undo the front buttons. So thankfully it is extremely cute, otherwise I would have, yeah, just been sort of like stuck getting very hot and flustered. But this is just too cute. Love the fit. It is a wide leg, but the way that it just kind of like sculpts, beautifully waisted with this really, really lovely bustier detail. Again, you've got the covered buttons. It's very, very relaxed, but yet the fit is so beautiful. It feels like a really gorgeously tailored piece. Of course, you've got pockets, and you've got a really lovely scooped square neckline, and there's nothing more classic than a really gorgeous pale blue stripe. This is a really, really lovely linen mix. The quality feels gorgeous, and I just love the fit. Whether you've got a pair of like flat sandals on, flip-flops, bare feet, or possibly even like wedges and a really gorgeous boater, I feel like you can dress this up and dress it down. It is just too cute. Have also got a side zip, and I would recommend undoing the front. I got sideways and then I got stuck, and I was like, I need help. So definitely need to undo the front to get in and out, but it's dead cute. Cute, wholesome cottage core dress, eat your heart out. This is so cute. I love the details of this. I feel so pretty, very cutesy, and very, very feminine in it. You could style it just off of the shoulders, completely off the shoulders, very loose, whimsical vibes. And this is what Nobody's Child call their aerial midi dress. And again, as you can see, it's got this really lovely ruching detail around the bust. Gorgeous little ruffles at the top, even got a sweet little bow, and then it goes into a tiered waist section. It's all elasticated, so again, gorgeous bump friendly, and also breastfeeding should you need easy access. It is so light and comfortable. The fit is so gorgeous. This is an instant yes, definite keep. I think I could definitely do with wearing a bra with this, otherwise it's looking very boobylicious, a little too boobylicious for my liking, but you get the gist. Fresh white, and the blue print is just divine. It's very understated, really, really classy and very cutesy indeed. Yes to the aerial dress. When I tell you that I have been searching for months to find a high street luxury for less option to the likes of my Zimmermann sets, I've literally been scouring, and I cannot quite believe the fact that I have found it. Not only is the print everything, the gorgeous colour, like this green is just absolutely stunning, sat on a really, really gorgeous fresh white linen, stunning little ruffled shoulders that you can either style literally just on the cusp of your shoulders, completely off the shoulder, or if you wanted to create like a little square neckline with a really, really cute little ruffle sleeve, you can do. I'm absolutely obsessed with this set. It is absolutely stunning, and it really, really does compete with the luxury labels that are Zimmermann. This is absolutely stunning. The quality is amazing. You also get this really, really cute matching buckle belt that matches in with the high-waisted shorts. I like the fact that the top is just a tiny bit lower, so you get just a tiny touch of midriff. But I suppose if you guys wanted to, you could fold it up, creating a little bit more of like a crop top effect. However, I think that that looks stunning. The shorts, the fit, well, you guys can see, the fit is lovely. You have got a lovely wide leg short that is actually tailored, so you do have the turn-ups, and they look that little bit more expensive. They're beautiful. You've even got like a little pleat detail down the front. You've got pockets, they're lined. I'm just obsessed. And the back panel on the top is fully elasticated to ensure that you've got a really, really lovely fit. Guys, I can't quite believe I found it. Run. Like, actually run. This is going to sell out. I just can't quite believe that this is high street. Can you? Can you? In love. Absolutely in love. Now I'm going to whip the shorts off. Do not worry, not on camera, and just show you that you can also style this top with so many other things. Again, the same with the shorts. So if you wanted to wear maybe like a classic white shirt, slightly unbuttoned, might even want to tie it in a knot, or whether you actually just wanted to tuck it in, you could even wear a bodysuit. You can style the two pieces completely separately. So let me pop the skirt on and I'll show you what that looks like. And voila! I've got the gorgeous maxi skirt on. I think I might even go as far as to say that this skirt might be my favourite out of everything. That is quite difficult, only because of how light, floaty and just gorgeous it is. From the elasticated waistband to that really gorgeous polka dot detail. You've even got the little embroidered detail of lace down the front. It's just gorgeous. And whether I've got a gorgeous little crop top on and heading down to the market, heading down to Waitrose, running around the orchard, or in fact on holiday, even got a bikini on and you need to just put something over your bottom for lunch, it's just the perfect skirt and the most epic price point. This looks so expensive. This really does look like a piece that I would have seen in Harrods in their resort wear collection. It is stunning, absolutely stunning, and I just can't actually quite believe the price point. It is also double layered, so you've got a gorgeous, really, really beautiful quality cotton underneath as well. So those are the pieces that I picked up from Nobody's Child. Fingers crossed I was able to sort of like narrow it down and put it into a kind of like a Leonora edit of my summer vacation must-haves. As you know, I'm collecting a few bits and bobs along with some pieces that I have collected and owned for years for the lead up for the summer that is my 30th birthday. But you know what, I'm just leaning straight into it now and we're going to celebrate it hard. So I'm only going to turn 30 once and we're going to celebrate every single second of it together in style. So yeah, let me know what were your favorites down below. Also, one of the things I absolutely adore is when you guys let me know what you guys got, and there's so many of you that are so sweet and you send me pictures of yourself like on holiday wearing it, so if you feel comfortable, please do send me little pics privately on Instagram, and yeah, it truly makes my day. So this top is everything. It's gorgeous, absolutely stunning. I do also have the most beautiful pair of shoes to share with you. They were sent to me actually a little while ago. I bought them in the hope that they might go with an outfit, and then I actually didn't end up wearing them, and I have kept them because they're kind of a pair of shoes that I think I'm going to just treasure forever. And hopefully one day when I've got like the most epic like walk-in wardrobe, and oh, girl can dream, I feel like these shoes are going to be like the first ones in. I want like a whole wall of beautifully lit Manolos. So I'm going to quickly pop my Bowden jumpsuit back on and we are going to unbox those beauties together. I feel like I need to sit down for this, and for those of you who are brides to be, or maybe you are mother of the brides, or anybody who might know somebody who is getting married, then these shoes will be for you. And definitely when I was getting married, I was looking for something, I wanted something that was just so classic, that in like 50 years time, when we look at the wedding album and I see my shoes, are they still going to be, you know, still going to be current? I didn't want to go with like trend-led heels, and I wish to this day I was wearing Manolos, but sadly these particular Manolos didn't exist when I got married, and I just felt like potentially the little, you know, the traditional Manolos have got the gorgeous little diamante, what do you call it, like little clip that goes on the toe. One, I was worried about the bottom of my dress catching on it, and two, I just felt like they were slightly too glitzy, and in the end I went with a beautiful Jimmy Choo Bing that had the little strap around my ankle. And although they did have a few little diamantes over my foot, the toe that stuck out of the bottom was just a really, really plain ivory satin. And yeah, in all of the photographs, all you saw was the ivory satin. And then for those fun ones where it's kind of like kicked up my skirt a little bit, you saw the hint of sparkle. But if these existed when I got married, they are like literally my dream bridal shoe. So you know I wear a lot of white, and I just felt like these would be just the perfect heel to have in my wardrobe, and just being able to like unbox these is so special. So whenever I'm shopping for Manolo, there is one place that I go to straight away, and that is my Teresa. They're kind of like my one-stop shop for anything, whether it's handbags, shoes, jewelry, sunglasses. Their sunglass collection is insane, whether it's brand new Cartier or whether you've been looking for the iconic viral Miu Miu sunglasses. They always have them, and they also have the most insane collection of Manolos, and they also do always have exclusives. So you guys might be looking on other websites, but Manolo exclusively launches lots of different styles on my Teresa first, so I would always make sure to check there. And these are, oh gosh, it's so beautiful. Just the whole like experience of opening these. Those were the dust bags that just fell down. So you do always get a gorgeous Manolo dust bag, and here they are. take Manolos, take ivory, satin and pearls, and you have pure perfection. Have you ever seen something more beautiful than that? So you have a very, very classic ivory quart toe in the most ethereal and bridal pearl satin. It is just exquisite, with no other than beautiful pearls around the edge of the entire heel. Now these are the slightly lower heel. I think this is what they call, hang on a second. This is the Kefat, and they are oh, that's so scary. It says LCMS on here. What? Those are my initials. That's crazy. I think this is what they call their 70 centimeter. It doesn't actually say on here. I also got these in half a size bigger because I just thought with my wonderful right foot of mine, I would need just a tiny bit more space. I might need a little shoehorn. They're not the ones to like wedge your foot in a rush because of those gorgeous pearls. Oh my giddy aunt. Oh, they're so beautiful. And also with them not being the super, super high heel, I feel like these are going to be comfortable all day. I'm a huge advocate for Manolos. I could be in Manolos all day and all night. Oh my goodness. They are so cute. Hang on. We're going to have to do a little bit of a model in them. Not that they were designed to go with the jumpsuit, but okay. Oh Christ. Oh gosh, there's the box. Okay, right, move the box, Leonora, out of the way. They're not going back. Oh my goodness. Can you see? Can you see from there? Okay, I think I'm going to have to bring you down so that you can see the beauty of the shoes. Oh my goodness gracious me, they are absolutely everything. They are so ladylike. The toe, oh my goodness. Hang on, I'm going to come up close. Look at how beautiful they are. I'm absolutely besotted with these heels. So like I said, I got them for an event, for a particular dress, for a particular event, and then I suddenly thought, I'm not going to wear ivory. Potentially it could rain. It's also on grass. Hard no, but they are going to be a heel that I have in my life and in my wardrobe for a lifetime. One thing I personally would suggest is sizing up by half a size. So I have these in actually a 7.5. I would normally be a 6.5 to 7. Manolos always a 40, but with these particular Manolos, I sized up half a size and they are perfect. But I only did that in fact because I need a little bit more space on the ankle, and because I have, you might be new, but I have a very dodgy right ankle and sometimes I just need to give it that little bit of extra space. But they are so stunning. They are so stunning. And actually, in fairness, I had to go up a size because they didn't even have them in my size. So if they have these in your size, run. They are so beautiful. And if you are a gentleman watching my YouTube channel, I mean, bridal shoes are a big one. Not that I would recommend you go ahead and buy these without your wife knowing. If you would be happy to buy these as a gift and her not wear them on her wedding day, because a bride has to wear exactly what she wants to wear. But if you're feeling generous and you're thinking, oh, do you know what, she needs various bridal shoes, then you are a green flag and you should definitely marry him. Then buy these as like a little surprise, and she could wear them like hen do. Hopefully she's not going to be doing anything crazy in them, but all of those gorgeous like wedding-esque occasions on the lead up and after, on your honeymoon, and just that extra little like gifty poo to open on the morning, then buy them for her. So I will leave the details to these in the description box down below. Could even like do a whole shebang, get her a Halcyon Days bangle and a pair of Manolos, and you'll definitely get lucky on the wedding night. I can't believe I just said that. Anywho, right, that is me for today. I don't know how long this vlog is, but it's been such a lovely one to kind of like slow things down and spend the weekend with you. It has been so much fun. This evening I am going to have a super chilled one. I think I'm going to put my PJs on. I'm going to go for a lovely dog walk because the dark clouds do seem to be going. There is a few blue skies out there, but this afternoon it is meant to brighten up, and I want to go out with, I don't want to say no phone because I don't think that's very safe, but just like put my phone in my pocket and just walk. Listen to the wind, the leaves, the birds, probably my dog's barking, and just have a really gorgeous, very quiet rest of the day. So I really hope you guys have enjoyed this one. I've loved it, absolutely adored it. And for the next few vlogs, I think we are going to slow things down a little bit. Then it's going to kind of be like cozy homey vlogs. So let me know in the comments down below what you would like to see in the next coming vlogs. I've got like summer vacay inspo, lots of different hauls, baking, cooking, cozy homeware vibes. So let me know. But anyway, I will see you guys on the next vlog. And as always, sending you so much love.